I'm in my Tokyo hotel room, and I was thinking about leaving to make videos. When in fact I already left earlier. An hour ago I left. I've already posted the video. High speed internet. High speed internet in Japan is wonderful. If you're a content creator, if you love making stuff and uploading it, oh my gosh. Listen, in Los Angeles, a 9-minute video might take me 8 or 9 minutes to upload, if not a few more minutes. And then, of course, an even longer video is going to take an incredibly long period of time, sometimes 45 minutes to an hour. In Japan, that 9-minute video that I just posted took less than 1 minute to upload. A 50-minute video, I'm sure, will take less than 20 minutes. Might even take 5 or 10 minutes. Like, it's unbelievably fast. It's incredible. Um, I lived in South Korea for 9 years, and the high speed internet was fast. However, I didn't notice it. I wasn't uploading. I wasn't a content creator back then. I might upload a video here or there, but I really wasn't concerned with high speed internet because I didn't rely upon it or didn't find it necessary. I certainly found it useful, when watching or downloading movies or music or what have you. The downloads were pretty quick, even in South Korea. South Korea and Japan, baby, wow. But today, I really appreciate the high speed internet. I can get a lot of content created. I can walk around and film and film and film for the next 4 hours. I can walk to different places, boom, 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 go everywhere, come back to the hotel room and upload video after video, and it probably wouldn't take me. It wouldn't take me very long to upload each video. I'm really impressed with that. So let's just start there with high-speed internet. I'm looking out this window here. It's not a cloudy day. It's sunny. There are some clouds up there. Let's say partly cloudy. It's a partly cloudy day. It is August 8th, 2026. My belly is visible. I was in Thailand before Japan. I had every intention, every ideal, every part of me wanted to stay in Thailand for 2 months, and that was the intention. And then reality set in. Hey, you need to make some more money. Thailand is incredibly affordable, but at the rate that I was going, it was quickly becoming unaffordable for me. So I needed to switch out. Let me put this rag on, this do rag. I don't keep up much with the news. And speaking of the news, I was awakened this morning by a call from my cousin, who had been informed by my other cousin, who told my mom that there was an earthquake in Japan. And indeed, there was an earthquake, and God forbid there be an earthquake right now. Knock on some wood. But that earthquake occurred last month. And I don't think it was in this particular region. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Wait a minute. Was it last month? I remember I was in Thailand and I met a man Well, I didn't meet him, but I spoke with a man. I was at a restaurant. I remember the moment exactly. This was a week or so ago, and yeah, so it might have been last month. You know, we're only 8 days into August. Anywho, the guy said that he was from Kumamoto, if I'm not mistaken. Kumamoto is where where the earthquake occurred. So and how I met him or how we talked, we were at the restaurant. It was raining. The guy was wearing a New York City hat. I saw him. I said, "Are you from New York City?" And he said, "No." Now remember, we're in Thailand. We're in Thailand, and I see him, and I say, "Are you from New York City?" And he's like, "No, I'm from Japan." And I was like, "Oh, wow, that's interesting." He's like, "Yeah, we just the city that I'm from just had a an earthquake, Kumamoto." I was like, "Oh, wow, yeah." Now, speaking of the not natural disasters, but just nature in general, when we flew from Thailand to Japan, which was yesterday, 6 hour flight, we had to go around after flying over the Philippines. We had to go a little farther east to fly around the storm. There's a typhoon hitting the Philippines. Now, I wasn't paying attention to the news. I was unaware of what was happening in the world. So while we were on this flight, I I noticed. I I markedly noticed this. It was very clear to me that the route that we were taking, like something about the route was wrong. I was like, why are we going this way? We're supposed to go to Tokyo, but we're going in this direction. And we were flying over water, so I was like, did the pilots make an error? And I was thinking negatively, thinking of the Malaysian air flight that the pilots, because of due to the pilot error, the plane went off course and apparently it must have crashed into the ocean or something like that. Yeah. See, when you're alone, they say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So, sitting on a plane, I was mostly idle. I listened to music on the plane, but my mind was mostly idle, and I was just like, yeah, scared. Didn't have anyone, a companion, a friend. No one was sitting next to me. The middle seat in our row was empty, and the Japanese gentleman was on the in the aisle seat, and there was no one to talk to. All I could do was listen to my music. So I was just sitting there, just a nervous little wreck for 6 hours. It might be the same way. Hopefully, it won't be for the next 10 hours that I'm on this flight going back to California. But just to give you some idea, I have to check out in the next 3 hours. So I decided, well, one, I was thinking I would get up and move around the city and whatnot and film as much as possible. One, I don't know this area where I'm staying, and I'm kind of lazy, so much so that I don't want to go to the popular areas and then have to rush back to check out. Although I did pack my bag, so I'm ready to check out. But then another thing that's a negative thought that's hindering me, a fear. See, fear will paralyze you. Fear is there's that video that shows that you maybe not YouTube. He was a streamer. The guy was live streaming a video in Mexico. Two guys pulled up on a motorbike, and one of the guys shot him live on the screen, like on camera during the live stream. That's scary. And Japan is known for having, you know, having had, public attacks. Usually there are knife attacks because guns, the citizens in Japan don't have guns. Um, but knife attacks are not uncommon in Japan. So could you imagine doing what I'm doing right now in the hotel room, in the safety, in the comfort of the hotel room, doing it outside where I'm just talking to the camera, someone walking up and stabbing me like, ooh. I know it's a negative thought, it's a fear, but yeah, it could be an irrational fear because, you know, maybe there are ways to prevent it, going to certain areas, certain places, not focusing the camera in the direction of other people so that other people who don't want to be on camera will not become agitated, annoyed, frustrated, and decide to actually attack. But it's too much to think about. Um, what else? I went out to 7-Eleven and I got the what to me seems to be like the famous egg salad sandwich for my breakfast from 7-Eleven, and then I had a what was it? A lemon juice. I could go for some coffee. I could go and sit at a nice cafe. That's what I should do. Find a nice little cafe around here and have some coffee, chill, and make another video, and then upload it in like 2 seconds. Yeah. Oh, The last thing I'll say is this. Um, I have my stickers in here. Now, I imagine if I were to go to that populated area, if I were to go to Shibuya, and if I were to set the camera up and do exactly what I'm doing, talking to this camera and whatnot, I might get some interested people, some curious people to ask me what I'm doing or what have you. And if I can tell them and if I can convince them to do one simple thing for me, then the few hours that I have in Japan could be really beneficial. That one request that I would have is to ask them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need 185 subscribers to get my subscriber count above 1,000. If I could do that in a few hours just by, campaigning, get on the campaign trail, get out there um, in Shibuya at the big tourist spot, and then I have my stickers. I have stickers right here. I have a darn good story. I have my stickers. I can hand them to the people. I tried to do this last year, and it wasn't as successful. But hey, if you just stand there, maybe maybe someone will pick up on it. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It's worth a shot, but comfort is a monster because I'm comfortable right where I am. I have a few more hours I could just, go back to sleep. And that whole opportunity that this whole idea that I'm sharing with you, it will be basically a memory because the opportunity to do it will be reduced. It'll be diminished. Now might be the best time. There'll be few people out there because when it gets too crowded, well, the opportunity then it abates. It's gone because you want a few people. You don't want all of the people because all of the people are just gonna rush over you because they're interested in seeing something other than you. You know. Um, that's it. I should end this video. But it's been good. It's been good chatting. It's been good chatting and just, getting these ideas out. Um, what else? I already mentioned it. Nipsey Hussle, 7 days. Nipsey Hussle's first posthumous release on his birthday. I'm in Tokyo, of all places. What a wonderful connection. What a wonderful moment. And the sun is coming in right now. Beautiful. Beautiful moment indeed. The moments of life. These are the days of our lives. These are the moments of our lives. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, for the power, and the glory forever. Amen. That's how I remember the Lord's Prayer. I know that there's more to it. Forgive us our debts as we forgive those who forgive us our debtors as though see what I should have stuck with the first version, the one that I knew, even if it was incorrect, rather than fumble my words. All right, peace and blessings on this glorious August 8th, 2026.